Hi everyone, so today this is the look that pretty much I'll be teaching you how to do. It is absolutely so fun. It's on the dark side. It sort of looks like a Kim Kardashian smoky liner type of look, and it's just absolutely amazing if you're going out somewhere, you know, for a special dinner or anything like that. This is like the perfect eyeliner that everybody dies for, that everybody would love to wear on a daily basis, and so hopefully I'm able to show you that through this video, and hopefully it's informational for you as well. The inspiration to this video came from Barrymore in this CoverGirl look, and as you can tell, her eyeliner comes winged out all the way to the crease, and then she has that brown on the crease, and then I could tell like she has like some cream on there, so I just used like a shimmery eyeshadow that's pretty light enough just to cover the whole lid, and I put in some dimension on the blush over here. I probably did too much, but I love the way that it came out, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions for me or any inspirations that you could throw my way and I could give it a try, I would love to hear them from you. So let's get started. Alrighty everyone, so let's get started. I already have my primer on, which is the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I already put that all over my lid, all the way going to my brow bone, and I'm going to just grab a large eyeshadow brush. This is from e.l.f. Looks like that. And I'm going to come over here to my palette, and I'm going to grab a light shimmery type of like champagne color. It's going to bring out the eyes, and it's going to make it very glittery, very like glammy, so that's like the perfect choice to go with. But if you have any sort of like neutral tone color, then you could definitely put that on. If you have any cream eyeshadow that has shimmer to it, that's absolutely perfect. So what I'm going to do is pat that on to my lid, going into the corner here, bringing that up all the way to my crease, and covering my whole entire lid. Grab a little bit more. Alrighty, so when you're coming into the inner corner here, you want to blend it upwards because it creates that light look. And when I refer to the light look, I actually mean like when you're looking into the camera lens, or if you're against any type of lighting, the light will directly hit that area because it's so overpowering with the eyeshadow. So that's what I mean whenever I say light look, and I apologize, it makes sense to me, but probably not to you, so if it doesn't, please let me know. Alrighty, so after we've packed that onto the lid, we're going to move on to our crease area, and I'm just grabbing an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and this is the defining one, which is angled, so it has a tip to it, and there's actually a trick that you could use with this brush, especially in this look. So what you're going to do is you're going to have the pointed side of the brush outwards, and you're just going to go along your crease. Along your crease, dragging that color in, and then you're going to bring it in right here. You're not going to blend it down. You're just bringing it over to where like your nose area is, straight towards it. So blend out that color. And I'm going in a pretty much like in a straight line. It's not technically a straight line, but it's the best way I could describe it for you guys. Now because her makeup in this look is very, very light, I don't want to grab any more color. I just want to sort of keep it at this mode, but I want to be able to blend it out so it reaches to the consistency of this one. So as you can see, it does get pulled in, but it blends in. It doesn't really like stay as dramatic. So with your brush, you're going to go ahead and angle it straight. Before you have the tip pointing out, now you're just going to have it straight against your crease, and we're going to blend that look out. And because you didn't grab any color, you shouldn't have to blend out the brown upwards. You're just softening it. That's all you have to do. And you use the same motion that you would when you first applied the eyeshadow when you're coming into the corner here. So when you're coming into the corner, don't keep it straight, keep it angled and bring it in straight, because that's how pretty much she has it in her look. So because you didn't pick up any color, like I said, you shouldn't be blending this upwards, but if you do, that's okay. When we're putting on our highlight, we could just blend that out and keep it sort of down towards where your crease needs to be. Alrighty, so I am pretty much happy with that. And I'm going to go back with my larger eyeshadow brush that we just used all over the lid. I'm going to wipe it down on my hand, or if you have a towel with you, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to grab the white that I used in my last video as my highlight, and I'm going to put it right here at the top part of where the arch is for your eyebrow. That's also a light area, which brings in the light right over there, and it creates a more dramatic effect than just having like your eyeshadow right here all over your lid. So as soon as you pat on just a little bit of that, you're just going to pat it down and bring it in as well. And that's how you create the light look. And I keep referring myself to that, so I apologize if you're not understanding, but it just brings in the light to those certain points, which are really your main concern is your inner corners and right here where your highest point of the eyebrow is. So that's where you want to focus, as to wherever you're putting white or wherever you're putting cream eyeshadows or wherever you're putting something that doesn't create like a darker effect. You just want to bring that light right into your eyes. Okay, so after you got that going, now's the fun part, which is the eyeliner. And if you have difficulty with eyeliner, trust me, you'll be able to get to the point where you feel like you have mastered it, because it's really complicated when you first start out, but if you take your time and little by little, you just keep applying little by little amounts onto the lid, you'll be able to find that you can actually do it. It's just, you gotta be patient. So what I'm going to be using for my eyeliner is the L'Oreal Paris Intense Liner. It's a felt tip liquid liner, so it does look sort of like a marker. So it pretty much looks like that. You're just going to bring it into the... I start in the middle of the eye, but you could start in the inner corner if you prefer. Little by little. And you want to stay as close to your lashes as possible. You want to maintain as like natural eyeliner as you possibly can. And that's not always possible, but you don't want to have a tremendous gap from your eyeliner and your eyelashes. That's just not cute. So bring it into the inner corner, little by little. And if you need to blink, pull the eyeliner away from you. I mean, I see YouTube videos all the time and they blink and they're still applying their eyeliner and it's perfect, but to me, I just can't do it. So if you need to blink a few times, then definitely bring that eyeliner away from your eye. Like if I'm doing my makeup in my room and the fan is on, and so I feel like my eyes need to blink, because if not I'm going to tear up. So just bring the eyeliner away from your eye. It's not a big deal. So she does have a very thin application of eyeliner. That's what we want to maintain. And the way that you could pretty much achieve that look is by keeping as close to your eyelashes as possible. Alrighty, so I'm going to go in and grab just a little bit more product. And this is the tricky part. You want to follow the other eye as much as possible, because it'll sort of be weird if you have one going this way and one going down, and so the way that I achieve this look is by holding out my eye and going up towards where my finger was. So I was holding my eye this way, and I just used my, you know, the felt tip all the way up to where my crease is, which is pretty much what she has on her look. So we are going to recreate that on this side, and hopefully it works out. So you want to hold out your eye, and little by little work yourself up. See, I have to blink. I pulled away. Work yourself up to that crease. And once you get to the point where you're like, okay, that's good, that's high enough, you want to slightly just lift your eyeliner away so it could create the smaller effect out here, which is pretty much that pointy look that you're looking for. So after you get that done, you just want to connect them here. Alrighty, so after verifying that this eye is matching up with this eye, you could move on to the next step pretty much. Alrighty, so the next step is pretty much grabbing your eyeliner brush, which is just like a flat type of brush. It doesn't have any angle to it. It's completely flat. This is from Avon, and it happens to be my absolute favorite. I do have one from e.l.f. and I think I have one from, I think it was LA Colors, but this one seems to be like my best friend. So you could either grab your Visine or whatever you would like. I'm just using a baby wipe to get my brush wet, and I'm packing on some black eyeshadow onto both sides. And then what I'm going to do is pull my lashes, pull my bottom cheek here, whatever, however you want to call that. I'm just going to pull this down so that my bottom lashes are pretty much visible. So I'm going to pull this down here and put that black right in between my lashes. And I'm just pretty much running it along. Alrighty, so for the lashes, you're just going to curl them. I am using 2 mascaras for this look. You don't have to, but I prefer to use 2 just because it is so dramatic. So I'm using Ulta Voluptuous Volume Mascara, and I actually just got this in their $15 like free kit if you purchased $20 of Ulta makeup, and it actually does the trick. It's absolutely wonderful, so I do recommend this mascara. So I'm using Amped Lashes. This is Volume and Defining Mascara from Ulta. And this is pretty much, I'm just going to be using this on the tips of my lashes, just to create a more like bolder effect. Alrighty, so first thing I'm going to do is line my lips, and I am using Milani Satin Rose. This is my favorite lip liner. It just brings the perfect amount of pink to your lips, and it sort of makes this so much more like neutral type of thing, instead of just having like a nude liner or dark on top of dark. I don't like that effect, but whatever works for you. Alrighty, and then I'm going to go in with my lipstick. And again, this is the Garnet lipstick from Motifs, and it is absolutely dark. Alrighty, so after you're done with that, the trick to not having a dark lipstick on your teeth would be to grab, I'm just using basically like a baby wipe, and I'm going to press it against my lips like this. It's very weird when you have to do that in front of people, but you get the beautiful look without the nasty teeth. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I think that's it. I wish that there was more to tell, but I will see you next time. Goodbye.